The case because we are very, very real. A state-of-the-art dynamic university in Pittsburg, Kansas. And another piece that, students come to us, is the quality of the education programs we have here. Our faculty and staff are superb, to say the least. On the cutting edge, students access our campus because of that. And maybe the best example I can give you is, in the past month, we had a fair out at the Kansas Technology Center. We had 133 companies coming in here taking our students. And many of our students were offered jobs in their junior year instead of just their senior year. That's very real. And the very next day, we had 60-some companies over in the student union in a different avenue. So we are known, we are recognized for the quality of the students that leave here. And another reason, those are just reasons that students come to us. Another reason that they come to us is the environment for which we give them out there. And in that environment, one of the key factors in that environment is safety. Safety of our students, safety of our faculty, safety of our staff, safety of the visitors that come to us. Our growth have created some of those kinds of things that we have to be concerned about and we have to take very seriously about. And as the university's grown, and we are looking at the plaza concept, the plazas, in which we can move students from different places on our campus in a very safe and meaningful way, and to try to keep the interaction between vehicles and students to a minimum. And the plazas definitely will help us do that, and we have already one example that has really, really worked well for us, and that is the Cleveland Street Plaza that we use, and it's been used for many, many other kinds of things too. Another point that I'd like to make to you as you think about what we're asking of you is the university basically operates around the clock, and especially in terms of the environment. And the library stays open late, we have computer labs open late, we have nightlife that takes place in Pittsburg, Kansas after midnight, I might add. And we have students going to and from work at different times in the evening as well. Those things are all part of it. Now, we take the safety very seriously because one example I can just give you. From midnight till 8 o'clock, in the middle of the week, we keep three security officers on at work at those times, in the middle of the week. That's where we interact with the most students. On the weekends, and at each end of the week, we will only maybe from that midnight to 8 in the morning have 2 people on. And then the rest of the time, we will have anywhere from 3 to 4 or 5 people on all the time. That's just one piece of the safety that we care about at the university. Another piece is right now, and I know many of you know the reasons for this. We are dealing with emergency issues on our campus, the emergency phones, the audio poles. We're even doing an engineering study on each one of our buildings to see where is the safest place in terms of weather in whichever building you're in. And we're taking those things extremely seriously as we continue to grow. We're always at the university, always concerned about the quality of our academic program. Our faculty do a wonderful job of making sure that the academic rigor and the academic programs meet the standards. We're also very much conscious of the environment that our students may live in and work in and are educated in. That's very important to the university. It's very important to the parents that sends their son and daughter to us. We have to, just like many of you, just like many around this table, we have to compete. And our competition is competing for those students that come to this campus and this community. And I would tell you right now that as we look at our economy nationwide and all those things that go into it, we're in for a pretty tough go of it for the next 2 or 3 years. But we can and will pass through that, and we will come out of some of those things maybe even stronger. But also, in the 39 years I've been at the university and was here in the community longer than that, but now this is just a comment through observation. One of the things that's made this community very, very special, that makes us somewhat different than many others, is the homegrown businesses that we have in this community. And I watch business industry come in and out of here based on what we can support them with and give them, and when that's up, they sometimes gone. But the loyalty of the homegrown business is the foundation to this city. And then a couple of other things. The hospital is another major player in our community. And another major player in our community is the university. And another is the school systems. The school systems that we have, our elementary and secondary schools here in our community. Those areas are the basis of what we all build on and what we can draw other people into our community on. Is that right there? And as I said, this university now is we're 105 years old, and I've seen a lot of things happen during that time I've been here. Like I always say, here at the university, 39 of them. And I would tell you that the university is worthy. It is worthy of all that we give it and all that we put into it, because it does change people's lives, gives people chances. And so tonight, as I look at myself, and I'm getting old, it's time for me to move on. But as I look around us tonight, it is mine and it is each one of you responsibility to nurture and take care of Pittsburg State University and the future that it is going to bring to this community. It is a major part. So what I'm asking you to do is and I was looking at it, our master plan is to support the master plan at the university as we try to meet our current needs and try to prepare and position the university so that we can continue to compete for those wonderful students that come into our university. So I believe that the university's master plan is, I'm asking you to support it, because I believe